Hey there kids, it's me, MrCreepyPasta. And I've got a couple of updates for you. I'm going to do my best to keep it as brief as I can. But there's quite a bit I'm going to go ahead and cover. And also I kind of want to take some time to explain to you guys what's been going on with the channel and what are some of the new things you guys are seeing. So first off, I'm pretty sure you guys were expecting to hear about this at one point or another, and not just in the end cards of a video. But I now have a Patreon, patreon.com/MrCreepyPasta. It helps support what I do here on the channel. It helps support everybody in the background also who helps me bring my voice to these videos and bring these videos to you. So Cody has been my editor for a long time. Tia is someone who actually helps me manage the SoundCloud and the podcast versions of all the audio that you hear. And now a friend of mine named HellzHobo, who all of you would see in the chats a lot of the time. He is also helping me cut down on some of the audio and deal with other issues modding the comments. Now I know a lot of the time, whenever I give you guys these updates, they're a little bit more concise and they're a little bit more well edited, and I apologize for that because I feel like speaking to you guys in an honest way is probably the best way to convey exactly what's going on, as opposed to doing it in a joking manner or doing it in this kind of quick cut format. So, YouTube's policies, what can and cannot be monetized, is heavily affecting the channel. That's the main reason why I've opened up the Patreon. See, you can probably see advertisements on videos. There's probably an advertisement on this video itself, but YouTube gives all advertisers the option to say, do you want to have your videos associated with offensive content, or would you prefer not to be associated with offensive content? And I believe anybody who's intelligent about their own brand would say, no, I don't want to be associated with offensive content. But some companies that are open to just about anything, they want to be able to reach a wider audience, they will check the box and say, sure, yeah, we'll be associated with anything. And unfortunately, words like horror and killer, and blood, and suicide, and death are all considered to be offensive content. No matter what they actually are. As long as they contain those words, it's considered to be offensive content. So for those of us, like me, and I believe many of you kids, who enjoy horror content, that means it becomes difficult for us to continue making content that is continued to be seen as offensive. It means that what I used to be able to do is significantly more difficult for me to do now because I can't honestly make a living. And I've been trying my best to make this a continuous thing, make new content every day, make something new every day. And many of you have probably seen that I've been trying to fill in the gaps of time with no video by doing gaming live streams. And I know for years I've had people asking me to start playing games on the channel, and I really didn't want to. I tried doing things like things I enjoy playing games with you guys and playing games for you guys on Twitch and on a side channel. But I think making up for the deficit in views using the gaming live streams also allowed me to get a more personal face-to-face with you guys, which I enjoy myself. So those are around on Fridays and Sundays now. Fridays, it'll just be me streaming, but I'll be communicating with all of you in the super chat and communicating with you in the chat rooms. And on Sundays, I will be playing games with a group of my friends, sometimes with CoryxKenshin, other YouTubers, people that I've known for years, and we'll all be communicating with you and having fun. So I would really appreciate any time you guys are around to come check this out on the weekends. And have fun with me. But ultimately, that's what brought about the Patreon. I've been fighting off the need to create a Patreon for years, since CoryxKenshin made his so many years ago, and explained to me that it was a great idea. It's something to help support. I never wanted to ask any of you to have to give me something, because I wanted to be known for giving you guys something for free. I want to give you guys videos for free. I don't want to charge you for anything. I don't want to hold any kind of content hostage from you. I don't want to say that you have to pay me, otherwise all of this goes away, and then everyone who's contacted me, and then emails or Facebook messages or Twitter, or come to me up at conventions that would say that they enjoy listening to stories, and I help them sleep at night. As odd as that is with a horror story, I'm able to help them sleep at night, or that I was able to help them through tough times because I gave them something to do. I never want to feel like I have to take that away from you, and I never want to take that away from anyone. On a personal level, I enjoy being an entertainer because I enjoy making people happy and making them scared, and at times making them laugh with nutty skits with a mask on, or making people smile and go crazy over videos with Hercules. And because of the new YouTube policies, and I know many of you guys have probably not just heard this from me, but heard this from many other YouTubers. I know Rob Dyke has his hashtag Keep YouTube Creepy, and even he's gone off and said that he no longer sees himself as a YouTuber because YouTube has turned their back on him. And for many of us in the horror community, I believe YouTube has turned their back on us as well. But that aside, that's what's brought about my Patreon, and any support from you guys, I would really appreciate. I'm trying to get the rewards and everything organized now, so that we can be able to give something to you, and make sure that this is something that you're not just paying me to continue to do what I do. I don't want it to be that you guys are donating something and getting absolutely nothing back, so I made sure to include a couple of different tiers on there that will be beneficial to all of you. I have stickers and t-shirts, paintings. If you guys remember the Bloody Painter video I did, I'm actually doing unmasked speed paints. They'll be in video and giving away the paintings themselves. As weird as this. But I have everything that I could possibly think of to try to give you guys something back, because I don't want you to give me something for nothing. On a completely different note, I've also started working with Scream Radio. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with them, but SCRM Radio is an online radio broadcast that broadcasts scary stories and horror-related interviews and information news 24/7. If you guys have been following me on Twitter, you've probably seen me retweeting from them a lot. SCRM Radio on Twitter. And if you wanted to, you can actually go listen to these stories live at scrmradio.com/listen-live. They were actually really kind and really amazing to give me a show on SCRM Radio. So if you guys would like to come hear scary stories as told by me on my radio time slots, you can be able to do so all week long. I have MrCreepyPasta's story time at 4 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time every day. Or if you follow them on Twitter, you'll get updates every time that I go live, and they'll tweet about it every single time, so you guys will be notified. As a final thing to say, kids, I never want to stop being Mr. Creepypasta. Because of all of you, I've had the best years of my life doing this. And that is the 100% truth. And it's not because, I have a microphone and I have a computer and I'm able to talk and I'm able to read stories. It's not something that I do because I don't see this channel as me. This is a channel of us. And it's not even a channel of us at this point. I think it's a channel of you. Because of you guys being here, you guys listening to me and you guys being kind to me and watching. It's because of you guys I've met my wife. I have made my family immensely proud. They've become... I mean, it's become to a point where my mom doesn't understand what happens or how YouTube works, but she'll still be here. And sometimes you guys will see her in the comments because she doesn't know what she's saying, but she'll still post first because she sees that all of you guys do it. And I can't thank you all enough for getting me as far now as we've come. And in all honesty, if YouTube were to close down this entire channel and it all ends today, I wouldn't regret a single moment of being MCP for you. Thanks so much, kids. And sweet dreams.